Hey guys, today's the day I'm gonna start cleaning up my aquariums. Having a look at this one, I've just been letting the water evaporate out of it and haven't been running the pump since the water got low. And gonna have to move these plants somewhere else, and I also noticed how gross it's getting. There's like mold growing on the fabric that's like holding the plants above the water. And yeah, I also gotta figure out what to do with the aquatic plants. And I remembered this vase that I found a couple days ago. I figured, you know what, if I just put everything into a small jar like this, it'll just be better, you know. It'll be a smaller floor space kind of thing. And the other plants I can move to the window. However, it is kind of full in here, so I'm gonna take stock of all the stuff that I got in the window, and I might throw out some of these terrarium jars that I have. I moved everything big closer to the window. Kind of what happens is, like, if there's a smaller thing behind a big thing, I forget about it, and then it just gets neglected, like this little aquarium thing that I had set up for a while. Yeah, it just dried out. Just oops. Oh well. And here's a weird jar. Completely forgot what was in here. But it's just algae now. I'm like, huh. I tried to see if there was even a plant in there. Didn't really smell like anything, but it's just like a jar of slime, basically. These two other terrariums, they're probably my most successful terrariums. This one, a fern will grow, at least for the past 2 years, and that's kind of cool to see. And this other one, I don't know, it's just doing its thing. Lots of green stuff in there still, so I don't know, seemed alright. So I trimmed down the one with the fern in it and reached in and like took out most of the dead stuff. And I cleaned off the inside and outside plastic. This used to be like full of cheese balls, and I think that'll be fine. I can keep this one. However, the other one, I did cut up some of the dead stuff, but my hand is too big to fit in this jar, and it'd be a pain to do anything else. Plus, it's kind of moldy in the bottom, so I think I'm just gonna toss this one. And yeah, my succulents experiment, I'm gonna condense that also with the plants that I'm gonna be moving in to the window. I did want to have a look at this one though. When I tried to pick it up, it like grabbed some of the dirt with it, so I'm trying to move it around a bit. And yeah, seems like it's got some root action going on, and you can even see a little sprout of something going there, so that is pretty cool. And yeah, took out this well, that's like a sponge holder. Originally I wanted to move the plants into that thing, but the suction cup kept like getting messed up, and oh well. And I set up kind of like a drainage layer thing going on where I'm gonna put all my plants. I don't know if that's really gonna help, but I had the stuff to do it, so why not, I guess. Like this pot that I'm putting them into is watertight, so I figured it's better than nothing. And yeah, got that thing full of dirt. The lights are on now, so you can see the plants a little bit better. But yeah, I took them out and I cut up that fabric so I didn't like damage the roots. And just gonna stick them in here and hope they do alright, you know. I needed 2 hands for this though. Some of the roots are pretty long. And yeah, it's they're in there now. I don't know if it's like a great idea to like plant a bunch of things in one pot, but I'm doing it. I figure, you know, whatever happens, happens. There's room, right? So yeah, overall, the plants are looking good again in the window. I think, I don't think I paid for any of these plants. Like this one was from Arthur and Dandy. Found that aloe outside, and same with whatever that thing is. And Don gave me these plants for like the aquarium stuff. And yeah, everything else was like stolen from nature or the ground. Yeah, so still pretty big mess out here. I'll probably vacuum later once this is all over. And yeah, now I can start working on the aquariums properly, I guess. I do want to collect some of the dirt and sand from this one. But before I do that, I got some of the water. I figure might as well reuse this water. It's been like treated with Big Al's water treater thing. That's supposed to do something. And yeah, trying to maintain the roots of these plants. So I'm just like moving the sand around a bit. And you know, most of them don't really seem to even have that much root action going on. But you know, I got what's there, I think. And I did grab some of the moss that was still looking okay. Yeah, most of that moss that I bought didn't really hold up. Maybe they needed more light or something, I don't know. So yeah, I'm trying to like get some of the nasty stuff out of the water. Or not transfer it into the new vase aquarium that I'm setting up. But yeah, here's some of the dirt that I'm grabbing. I'm trying to not get like whatever that white stuff is, but it's getting in there anyways. It does float, so that's kind of annoying. And then yeah, a few handfuls of sand, and it was starting to look good. Only spilled sand around a bit. Pretty thick layer of sand. I think you know, you need a thick layer of sand or gravel or whatever you're using. So hopefully there's no issues with that. Aesthetically, you know, it doesn't look as nice as like if it was more plants than sand, but the plants need it. So I put everything that was good in there, and yeah, started filling it up, I think. This is it with the light on. Kind of cool. And yeah, using the plastic wrap to you know, not disturb the sand too much when I filled it up. Yeah, this vase had a bit of like a yellow tint to it, so it looks a little bit more yellow than it was. Although it was always a little bit yellow, I don't know. I got all the sand and dirt bagged up. I was just gonna throw this out, but I was thinking, you know, I might as well just hold on to it until I go to the beach again and put it back where I found the sand. And, you know, the dirt will just wash away, so yeah, I'll just do that. And I pretty much cleaned out that one. I think I might just leave it on the side of the road, I don't know. I'll do the other one tomorrow. It's gotten kind of late.